Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Yo, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right. Roll for it. Here we are. 3 years I've been planning this. 3 years I've worked to stop him. Vecht. He has killed my closest friends, slaughtered the gods, and forever ruptured the planes of existence. But this is where it stops. One way or another, this is the end. So you feel the hot pain in your muscles as you're straining against the saliva-ridden floor of the purple worm. Its muscles aren't contracting like it was before. It seems to be shaking and shivering. The light is pouring through the partially cracked mouth as each of you slowly lift yourself off the floor of the inside of this massive creature. You can still feel its flesh pulsing beneath your hands. It seems like it's still alive, but this impact has taken quite a bit out of it. You look around and that same chalky white ash is pooling in from the mouth of the purple worm as the three of you stand. You look around and you also see a few other figures. You see Umbernacht, who's lifting himself off the ground. You see Michael, whose invisibility has seemed to have faded from him. You also see the second pulling herself off the ground, and that's it. What do you do?
There's still the remains of the dragon, the blue dragon that was killed.
Yes, the remains, and also you see near the mouth of the purple worm, you see the remains of what was attached to the top of that blue dragon and the bodies of the Githyanki.
How many were there?
There were 6.
Okay. They are not moving?
They are not moving. They are dead. A purple worm ate most of them, or
true.
chomped most of them.
I remember that.
I'll head towards the light.
I'll follow.
So you guys start walking towards the mouth of the purple worm. With each step, you can feel it shivering and shaking a bit. Vincent is alive, but it doesn't look like he's moving very much, like as if someone was just kind of waking up from maybe the worst bender ever. You step towards the mouth of the cave, and the light becomes more powerful now, and you can see more clearly outside these teeth that are basically acting as large edges and archways to what would be the exit of a giant building. You see in front of you an endless white landscape. The ground beneath the purple worm and in front of you looks as if it's caked in snow, but a charcoaly white snow. And to your far right, close to you, you saw this when you were coming in, you see now a tower. A white, pristine, column-like tower, spiraling up, and at the very top you see a massive metal orb. You saw this before, but only in moments, with etchings all around it, and something at the top. And now you feel it. I need each of you to make an intelligence check for me.
I got a 16.
Wow. Dur.
I got a 23.
Sweeney with the 23. Izzy?
5.
Oh. So, Horace and Izzy, you feel a tickling in the back of your mind. You feel something penetrating the back of your senses.
No, I know what's gonna happen. No.
Sweeney, you don't feel this. You feel something was on the edge of your mind, but it isn't there anymore. As you feel this tickling, you see the metallic orb pulse, and you see a pulse ripple out because you can see in the air this ash is as raining from the sky. It is as if it is constantly snowing. And you see a pulse ripple out and bubble out through and push back the ash for a moment, and that's all you see.
I'd like to take my scarf and place it over my mouth, and I'm gonna just cast a firebolt into nothing, just a straight shot, 120 feet flame. I want to see what happens to the bolt in the ash.
Sure.
Is there still ash around us?
Are you outside or are you inside the worm?
I'm just outside, next to Horace. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's ash all around you. Like
how far back was it pushed by the wave?
It was just for a moment, as if
Okay.
it looked like if you set off like a bomb in water, it would push the water out for a moment and then it returned.
Okay, so it's still coming down
Yes.
right after that. Okay. Yeah, just a firebolt, not towards the tower, just like perpendicular from where the worm is, just shooting out.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Interesting. 17.
17. You go and you extend your hand and you see fire begin to pulse and fire out of your hand as the firebolt leaves you. It leaves for just a moment and then you see it fade and evaporate into the air.
How far away from me did it get?
Only about 2 feet.
Izzy, are you out here yet? You're you still in the worm?
I'm climbing through teeth.
I turn around and say,
So many teeth.
we have a problem.
What? What? What is it?
Magic
Uh-huh.
is
Awesome.
limited here.
Oh.
Oh.
And we need magic to bring back Alaric.
Oh, no.
And if we can't do that,
Well-
then we are in breach of contract soon.
Do we need magic?
So, but if isn't the contract magic?
I don't. That's a great question.
So we're actually pretty okay.
I mean, it's technically we're not capable of doing it yet.
Yeah. Also, does the contract take into account how able you are?
I don't know.
Well, let's call a lawyer.
Well, also,
I don't think I wrote that in.
fundamentally, though, this is a problem.
No.
Let me
Next subject.
Well, let's see. We're in Limbo, right? Is this Limbo? It looks
Probably.
kind of looks like it. Okay,
Well, it
let's
doesn't look
see.
like how it was described to us. It was described to us as a chaotic realm of.
Oh, then we're not there yet. Oh, we're not there yet. How do I feel? Can I do? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, do you want to make a...
Do I feel like I'm gonna take a couple steps forward?
You can make if you can make an Arcana check or a History check.
These purple dice suck. They're fired. 3. Fired.
3, you don't know. You don't, you're not entirely sure if this is or isn't Limbo or reminds you of Limbo.
Lime green dice. Don't let me down. Here we go. Okay. Huh. I don't feel any. I don't feel my soul being teared from the very fabric of my body.
That's
So that's good.
That's a good sign. That's a step in the right
So
direction.
we're not in breach of
I don't know
contract.
if I don't know if you would know if it was happening.
Yes, because I would be breaking the contract, and my soul is bound to.
I'm sure there would be some sort of sensation for her soul being torn from her
I
body.
don't know. I've had it happen.
Are you
and I
saying
didn't
that
even
I'm
feel it.
soulless?
No. I'm saying I don't know if a person can physically feel their soul being torn away. I think you just go like, oh man,
I've had things try to suck the
Oh,
life out of me
and you felt
before.
it.
Yeah.
What about our items?
Oh
What
yeah.
about them?
Speaking of,
Where they?
about 11 seasons ago, I got a really cool poison short sword.
Wait. Did you reveal that when we were going through all of our stuff like 4
No, I
episodes
just
ago?
realized it's. I mean, I guess I have it on me,
Presumably, yes.
and it's poison, which is cool.
So that was
That's
not at all
really
related to the
nice,
magic
Horace.
items thing. That was
Good
just
job.
that wasn't related to our magic
I
items.
just was like checking my body, and I was like, oh, where did I get this?
Alrighty,
To be fair, it's the size of a pocket knife.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna reach into the bag of holding and see if it's active right now.
So you reach your hand into the bag of holding, and you feel the bottom.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
Whose bottom?
Wait, why? There's nothing in there anyway. We didn't have anything. Or is that where you kept all of your stuff?
No, I mean it is essentially empty right now, but
Oh wait,
I shouldn't be able to feel the bottom.
that means it's just
Because
a
that's
bag.
sexual harassment.
I feel like you're having a different conversation than the rest of us.
Oh wow, so magic, you're right, is limited here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
But
fine.
you said limited, but it seems
Limited.
like there's no magic.
Well, I
well,
was
the
able
bag
to.
is still here. It's just not working the way that it
I was
did.
able to produce flame for a moment.
Oh, okay. So it's not like you can't do anything.
But it's not unlike that either. It seems this is going to be a real issue.
I should talk to Taurus.
we should
I
talk to
pull my sword out and go like, "He okay?"
I feel cold.
Oh, good.
Where's the second?
Well, he's fine.
Where's the second? Where is she?
The-
Wait,
the-
is she in the bathroom still?
The second is just stepping outside of the mouth of the worm, looking all around at the landscape, her mouth a bit agape. She looks as surprised by what she's seeing as each of you do.
Hey, is this Limbo? All this?
Yes, I mean, this is
Uh-oh.
supposed to be Limbo. I've never been here myself, but I've read enough text to know that it doesn't look like this. By the way, Umbernacht is standing still inside the mouth of the purple worm. Michael has stepped out of the mouth as well. And as he's standing there in the ash, you can see the tones of his skin, which is kind of like it's like a tealish green color. You see it start to mute a little bit with each of the ash touching him, and you see his beautiful mace, the golden hues of it start to fade as well as he's standing there. He closes his wings.
We need to get out of here. This is not natural.
So check this out. If I told a friend of mine to take us to a bowling alley, and we got out of the car, and it was not a bowling alley, I'd be like, well, we didn't go to the right place. I wouldn't be like, maybe the bowling alley changed.
Maybe the bowling alley is inside us.
So,
Yeah,
my first instinct is to say we're at the wrong place, not that it's magically different.
I want to look up. I want to see if there are any of those flying ships that the Githyanki were using, because they were coming in and out of the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see any of them in the sky above us?
Because you're kind of doing a closer look, you don't see anything immediately. You can take a perception check. Just kind of looking around.
No, I think you were right. I don't think I see anything.
You got a lot of ash in your eye.
10 total.
Yep, you got some ash in your eye when you're looking around. You see a couple things in the air, but you can't make it out because of all the stuff falling on your face.
Okay.
It's like a heavy snow.
Wait a minute. Isn't Limbo whatever? Limbo's only as strong as your mind? Isn't that a thing?
Well, I think you're right that our mind is going to play a role here, but Vecht has been here, and we saw a Slotty with an arm that was withered and chalky white. I'm thinking this is... I'm thinking we're here.
Okay.
I don't know where else we would be.
I'm
And regardless, that doesn't change the problem of we need shelter, and
have
we
the
need to
worm.
find a place that our magic will work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's important. So we're here to kill Vecht, right?
Yeah, that's the goal.
Wow. No.
I mean,
I know you just
I wasn't.
took the
I wasn't being facetious. Yeah, I was.
I'm on this.
That's.
I know you just took the head of a dragon off, but
Well, so shelter's not that important.
if we need rest.
Oh,
can't
and we need
sleep in
magic and
Vincent?
spells. So yeah, let's try. I want to try something.
Okay.
Let's climb all the way back, as far back into Vincent as we can.
okay.
So you guys get into the mouth of Vincent. You start climbing back. He's moving a little bit more now, but he's still just coming out of his kind of unconscious state. You start walking back, and you get basically to where you're about to enter the stomach. If you go any further, you can, but from your understanding of biology, there might be acid in there.
I would assume so at this point. I'm gonna turn back towards the mouth of Vincent and fire another firebolt straight towards the entrance and see how far it gets.
Okay. So you fire, and the firebolt goes pretty strongly out towards the exit of the mouth of Vincent, and goes about its distance and then evaporates as it gets closer to the mouth.
Okay, we're fine in here. We're fine if we're safe from the ash.
So the ash is the problem. Okay.
And Vincent isn't dead, so we could technically ride right inside of him.
For a little while.
By the way, while you guys are standing in the mouth of Vincent, Horace and Izzy, you guys keep looking behind you every now and then because you feel like somebody's standing right behind you.
Oh.
It's that weird feeling that someone's just like right behind you.
Okay.
Ugh. What? Where? Okay. That's weird.
What?
I'm just going to ignore that. Well, it's good that magic's working in here, but if I'm going to do true resurrection, I kind of need I'm walking around, like looking around. I kind of can't really bury myself here, so we're gonna have to improvise.
Oh God.
You want to resurrect yourself?
No, we need to get Alaric back.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Should we let Alaric out of the bottle? He's gonna know if we're in limbo or not, right?
I think so.
He's gonna be the most like, yeah, I've seen it in a couple, because he's actually been here and back. So
Yeah, he's the one who knows everything that he would know the most.
he would know the most.
If we're looking for confirmation of,
Yeah.
now here's my concern.
Can he hear us right now?
No.
when he's in the
Oh, is it weird? I mean, is it in the contract that we're not allowed to kill him right as he comes out?
No, it's
think
not in the contract.
Oh,
We
so
get-
we could just kill him.
that's our goal. That's our plan.
That was kind of it. But
Yeah.
also, we think that he just might flee.
My apologies if we already talked through this.
It's all right. It's all right. You got your
We
bell
had,
rung.
we had a
minute ago.
couple different outcomes though, because like I don't think he wants to be here, so I think he's just going to run away. So even
Yeah.
if we do survive it, we still have to go back and do that.
But
and-
I mean, like, how do you run away? Because, like,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
in
he's
some
got
weird-
something up his sleeve that. Yeah.
yeah, like a Snicker bar.
Because
Why
we had this
wait?
idea, what if I waited and resurrected him later, and then we'd ride his coattails out of here? Because getting out of limbo, we never really figured that out. I wanted to figure that out, but we didn't.
Speaking of, Friday Night Quest brought to you by Snickers. Hungry? Why wait?
You're not
Grab a
you when you're
Snickers.
hungry.
Damn it.
Sponsor us. Or Snickers ice cream bar for when you're
damn it.
really hot and not yourself. Cool down.
We
and
sold
eat
out real
something.
fast.
I don't know if 120 something episodes
Yeah, I
is all
guess
that
that's
fast.
real late.
We've also
145. We were willing to sell out a long time ago.
I will not sell you Casper mattresses though for the best night's sleep on a
Are you talking about the best mattresses ever made?
that come in
But they're
very
so easy to
convenient-
return.
But as long as you're returning them on your Squarespace website.
Yeah, that are they arrive, and how did they fit that in that packaging?
Stamps.com.
Stamps.com. Hungry? Why wait?
Why the fuck are you mailing shit from your house? I don't know. Join Stamps.com. We give you a free skill, you son of a bitch.
Stamps.com. You know it's 2018 though, right?
Stamps.com. Technically edible?
Stamps.com. Why are you sending mail?
Why are you sending?
You know
mail?
if someone gets this, they think that you're either trying to sell them something or a murderer.
Stamps.com. No one's impressed with your letter.
The second walks up to the three of you. I'm sorry, are you all okay?
Well, I'm
We're
sorry.
sorry.
Whoa, sorry. Limbo's a little weird.
Yeah, Limbo's
Throwing
messing
you
us
off
up.
a little bit.
Ooh.
If you need a moment.
It's like our
Sorry,
soul.
we never told you that when we were level 1, we got cursed with bititis. We sometimes just have to do bits.
BitConnect!
Wait, what's that? Are you promoting the really exchange cryptocurrency app Bitabest? Oh my god, it's getting worse. Okay, let's get Alaric out of the bottle. Bitcoin. No.
It's necrocurrency. It's for liches only.
Oh my god, when we get out of here, can we please do a necrocurrency? Like, something.
You
Drop
mean
it in there.
an entire episode based around necrocurrency?
And we're just teasing them.
Assuming that we're going to get out and be able to do that is assuming a lot.
We could do it now. Or
You know,
later.
I had a moment where I was like, maybe I should just retire.
How so?
Was that when we had our root beer float rooms and our all those things? 'Cause
guess-
that's sort of what happened.
Yeah, I guess we kind of did retire. I just feel like we're probably all going to die, and, you know.
We're not going to... I'm very optimistic that we won't.
All right.
I think Izzy's gonna live,
Okay.
and she can bring us back later.
Yeah.
So we need to resurrect...
Yeah, let's get him out of the bottle.
We need to make
See if
sure
we're
that
in
he's
limbo.
away.
Whoa. Before we open that bottle.
Yeah.
Are we just... Am I going to be poised behind it?
Well, first of all, it takes her an hour to cast the spell,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use that to take a rest and get some spells back.
Okay.
I would recommend if we need to do any healing. Did we take much damage from that fall, by the way?
I didn't take any damage.
You guys each took 30 damage from
fuck.
the fall.
So that takes me to 141, but I can
Okay.
hit dice up during the
What
rest.
is the health of everybody right now?
not good.
141 out of 186?
Horace?
I guess I did take a little bit of damage. I think I was at 86, so I'm back to 86
86?
because I'm
Okay.
I'm a survivor.
You're gonna make it?
I'm gonna make.
You're not going to give up?
Keep on surviving?
No, I'm gonna give up.
Are you going to
Oh.
work harder? You're not going to give... You're giving up, and you're not working harder. So you're not a survivor.
I'm just lucky.
You're just... you're coping.
What about you, Izzy?
I'm at 50.
What?
I took 66 lightning damage
Oh, that's
to
right.
the moneymaker. And now I got my noggin knocked against your mansion for 30 hit points, so I'm down at 50.
I think that my mansion was gone by the time we hit the ground.
Oh, shit.
That was just the various.
Some hearts at the top of Vincent's mouth.
Can I
Yeah.
ask you this, though? I always thought Moneymaker referred to a butt.
I think it depends on how you make your money.
That's true.
Da-ding. This is my moneymaker. Face.
Okay, well,
Face.
this is a podcast, so
Face.
you have to tell people what you're doing.
I'm
Because you could be
I'm
pointing
waving
to...
my hand over my face.
You could be pointing to
I
your
am
neck.
voguing now.
Oh, yeah.
Voguing.
So your face
I'm
is your
posing.
moneymaker.
I'm
So-
smizing.
We need to rest,
Okay, yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
and then the ritual.
let's
So
make it
I
good.
lay down immediately and fall fast asleep.
Nope.
What?
So, are you guys going to try to rest right now?
Short rest.
Well,
yeah,
Well, but we're in a worm, and correct me if I'm wrong.
I will.
Thank you. The worm it's all teeth. So we're standing on like teeth right now.
In a good majority of the front of the mouth, there is
Yeah,
teeth,
okay.
but in the, I guess you would consider the throat of the worm, which is a lot of it, is
esophageal
actually
tract.
it's like soft but like firm muscles. These are like once he pulls something into his mouth, the muscles tighten and grip you and pull you down into the gullet.
Oh, so we're in like the customer lounge.
Sure.
The esophageal tract.
I could cast hallucinatory terrain and
Oh,
make it seem
perfect.
like it's nicer, if that helps. It could look like a nice little like patch of grass,
Mommy, can I have a...
or like a
Put us to sleep.
baseball mound. Just
That always puts me to sleep
right.
when I feel like I'm in
You
the middle
sleep
of
like Snoopy. You like to be on
Yeah.
those objects, but your feet just a little bit hanging off.
Here's another thing to consider. A lark is a wizard, which means when he leaves here, he's potentially going to have some restriction on his magical capabilities.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're saying like...
Maybe you just walk up behind him and just shank him in the back.
Love a good shanking.
See, this is why I'm glad we didn't open the bottle.
But the problem is, yeah, me too. The problem is that we can't guarantee that. I think we can beat him if we're inside Vincent. I
Well-
believe in us. We also have a black dragon and an angel.
I'm going to flex my muscles in front of you guys.
Okay.
To remind
What are
you...
you doing? What? What are you doing?
That's not magic.
Is that how you heal now?
No.
Oh.
None of this is magic. This is all me.
Oh
Meaning-
my gosh.
Yeah, exactly. Meaning, when we're out there, I'm still cool.
But you're the only one, and he may... I think there's a chance,
He looks like a wimp.
because he has no flesh or bones right now.
And we're 10 levels higher than where we were when we first killed him.
Right, but you and I are just people outside. Or potentially. I mean, there's a chance that I can get a spell off, but there's a chance I can't, too. And I think the same is true for him. And if he gets one spell off on you, if he succeeds with one spell,
Yeah.
that's disastrous.
Yeah.
You have your manacles, so you can't banish you.
Yeah.
But it could still be very bad.
Well, yeah. So I should probably put those manacles on right now.
Also, we're inside. How's Doris feeling?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to pull Doris out.
So you pull Doris out, and the blade is dull. And the colors of Doris are dull as well. And you
Whoa.
don't hear anything from her.
Oh, wow.
Shake it. Maybe it's
Yeah, I
asleep.
shake it.
Shake it.
Feel inside the bag.
You feel inside the bag, and it's still the bottom of it.
What about something that was like in my pocket, like a
Oh.
tiny Tom?
Tiny Tom? You pull out Tiny Tom, and
Oh, whoa. Put your penis away.
Okay, fine. I pull out a pocket watch that's just
That was his first form, Horace. Remember?
I pull out a pocket knife that I call Tiny Tom,
Okay.
and I see if it seems magical.
it doesn't feel magical.
Tome of the Stilled Tongue.
Nope. Looks like a book.
A 3D bottle.
A pro tip
You-
for listeners.
feels like a bottle.
If you ever feel like you're in a place that has muted magic, pull out your penis and see if it's still magical.
This applies to both in D&D and real life. I'm going to take my marshland staff and I'm going to plant it.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
What the...
I mean, why are we still testing all our
I'm gonna
magic
chuck
things?
it across the mouth.
know
Useless. Yeet.
Let me go down the list of every
15
magic
minutes
thing.
later, every magic item scattered on the floor of this purple worm.
Nope, this one doesn't work.
I'm going to turn into a bear. Wild shape.
You
Wild shape.
make an intelligence check for me.
The stupidest thing that ever came to Limbo.
Uh-oh.
A 3. Wild shape.
You can't.
Why am I not a bear?
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm gonna try to change my look at Will. Alter self.
Okay. Do an intelligence check for
I'm
me.
gonna try to grow 5 inches. I'm gonna get taller. 5.
You do not.
Okay. So I have an idea. I think the trick here is to be smart.
Oh god, we're doomed.
We are so screwed. Remember when I wanted to go to the library and you all laughed at
Talking
me?
about episode 1?
This is like
No,
episode 3.
We were talking about when we were talking about going to
Episode-
Limbo. Before going to Limbo, she wanted to go
Remember
to the
how I
library.
wanted
Oh.
us to get more, just get smarter?
So Limbo wasn't like this, though. I don't know what we would have learned at a library.
Yeah, girls go
Well-
to Jupiter to get more stupider.
and boys go to.
As you say
Oh
that,
my
Horace,
god! I can't even think of what it is. This place is making me even dumber than I was.
as you say that, Horace, that feeling again returns, and it feels like somebody's hand is right next to your eye, and you look back, and there's nothing there again.
Oh.
You also see at the mouth of the cave, Michael has stepped back inside. You see Umbernoct looks a little rattled. He looks to be looking over his shoulder and behind him quite a bit.
You okay, buddy?
It's, I'm fine. Just, it's a weird feeling.
You guys are twitchy as hell today.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we've been through an ordeal.
Umbernoc's always kind of twitchy.
Yeah, it's fair.
He didn't
he's
want to
a,
be here.
He's a bad reference.
Well, no, he wants to be here.
No, he does. Neither of them do.
Remember, we just kind of pulled.
No.
Oh well, yeah, that's
Umbernoc
true.
wants to be here.
Oh,
Now he does.
Are you thinking? Okay. Well, we.
What do you mean? That I'm not allowed to have
Never
sexual
listen,
feelings for the
lovely.
dragon I ride?
That wasn't. Well, we weren't at that yet.
I was there and already found great seats.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I meant. That's not what I was. Okay, well, let's talk about that now.
Yeah.
Are you going to seduce him into wanting to be here?
Oh, that's right. Also, he can turn into a humanoid shape, so sex is going to be super easy for us.
Right.
Sure.
Wait, actually, what shape is he in now? Because he was a dragon. Can he become Jeff Goldblum again? Just curious, just for scientific purposes, of course.
You can watch.
Just test. I will,
You can watch.
honey. I sold tickets.
To who?
Just clapping. Yeah, can he turn actually back into like his human shape? Because
Hey,
I can't wild shape.
Hey, Umbi, can you be your handsome self?
What? What do you mean, my handsome self?
Your human self.
Dude, yeah.
Why? You don't like my big wings? Look
We-
at how big they are.
We gotta test something.
We're just testing it.
For science.
Okay, just give me one moment. You see him slowly, his wings pull into his body, and he shapeshifts back into Jeff Goldblum.
Oh.
Huh.
Naked Jeff Goldblum.
Oh.
Nice.
I have a.
I feel better.
I have a spare pair of bicycle shorts that I give him.
Oh, thank you. These are very flexible, but also comfortable.
Yeah, it's fine.
And very much leave nothing to the imagination.
Well, we didn't need. I mean, I think it's sexier, actually. It's like naked Jeff Goldblum or Jeff Goldblum in
God,
bicycle
you're
shorts.
right.
It's like kind of hotter to be in bicycle shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, because then it's all just like tight
Yeah.
there.
It's like a painting just like sitting on the canvas or like in a frame.
Right.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God, that's perfect. That's perfect.
I hope you don't mind. I'm going to lay down and start doing some yoga.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, limber up. How you feeling,
And you
Umbernoct?
said there was no magic here.
I did. You're right. That's definitely what I said and meant. You're right.
Oh gosh. Wait, did you just touch me? No.
Uh,
What's behind me?
What are you guys?
Actually, I was touching you. That was
Wait,
me.
you stay. Okay, you
I was
stand
watching
there.
Jeff Goldblum
you
and
stand in front of
touching
me.
you.
Everybody stand in front of me. Nobody stand behind me. It's
what are
freaking
you?
me out.
What are you guys
Are you not feeling it?
feeling? What?
What?
Feeling
It's not. Wait,
what?
I thought it was you.
No. We're
No.
all feeling it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
What are
like
we
something's
all-
behind us
Something's
constantly?
behind me.
Something's constantly behind you.
Is it Vincent? Because he's kind of all around us,
Mm,
and not in like the sort of religious like he's always with you, but like we're inside of his trachea.
I always
so-
assumed Vincent would be in our heart forever.
Yeah, just like every other thing that we've encountered
And killed.
and killed that we
Yeah, we
carry with
carry it
us.
with us.
Before I go to bed every night, I just go through the list.
No, I just thought it was like an effect of this place, but like there's something that feels like it's behind me.
You don't feel that, Sweeney?
No,
I thought we were all feeling that.
I'm not.
Whoa, is that because you're magic?
No, I don't feel that magic.
Huh.
I wonder if
Why
any
doesn't
of
it,
my
like-
beans work.
I mean, I guess me and you are more attractive than him. No, actually, you're a pretty attractive guy.
Thank you.
Oh, are we not as smart as Sweeney?
What? No,
I'm actually pretty
guys.
I
smart.
thought you were the smartest of us all.
I think I am pretty smart, you guys.
No, it definitely isn't that.
is.
It's probably that.
Okay, Sweeney.
Yeah.
Intelligence off.
Sure.
Ooh.
That's a thing.
I got a 5.
I rolled a 2 also,
Oh!
but I have a +5, so I got a 7.
Oh, so I was able to name 2 states.
Weirdly, that was the most accurate assessment of our intelligence.
Yeah, that's
because we
true.
rolled the same number.
Name as many states you can. California.
Good. Almost there.
Chryslola.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Connecticut,
All right, you're smarter.
Delaware, Florida,
Oh,
Georgia.
yeah. Well, what's the capital of Montana?
Des Moines, maybe? I don't know.
Helena.
Is it really?
It is.
Why are you all naming the ancient states of the 6th continent that we don't speak of anymore?
Oh.
Because this place is making a stupid sauce, and I just can't even words. I can't words.
Your form's a little off
I
here,
really don't.
Umbi, and I go up and pull his hips back a little bit as he's doing it.
As you're pulling his hips back, he suddenly shoots up,
Whoop.
and like it's not for you grabbing his hips.
Don't tell HR.
Did you hear that?
Okay. Wait, hang on. You're hearing what now?
And as he says this, Izzy, you hear in the back of your mind, there you are.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I just heard that from the back of your mind.
Ew.
Wait, I'm just kidding. I didn't hear that.
I'm
What
gonna
did
turn around.
you hear?
There's nothing behind me. I heard him.
Who?
I heard him.
Who?
Vect.
No way.
Wait.
That was Vect?
Wait, no. Which one's the one we're gonna kill? Sweeney's mix-ups is rolling up.
Well, both Alaric or Vect, but it probably wasn't Alaric.
I heard Vect. The
Did you?
one that's
Are
not
you
in the bottle. Which one's not in the bottle?
Alaric's
Vect,
in the
Vect
bottle.
is not in the bottle.
Vect, yes. I heard him. In my head.
In the distance outside, you hear something that sounds like a sonic boom. Two of them.
Boom.
Yes, exactly.
We're suddenly in the 90s.
Yeah, it's Guile.
Yep.
And we hear a Hadouken.
Did you hear that? I heard that. Did you hear that?
The boom?
Yes.
Yeah, here
Okay,
comes the
good.
boom.
Okay.
That you heard.
I-
That's not me.
I wanna have a out of game. How would we ever know what a sonic boom sounds like? Because
Magic.
do things break the speed of sound all the time in my life?
You play Dragon Cube?
I guess whips.
Yeah.
Whips break
Whips
the speed of
break
sound.
the speed
Yeah.
of sound all the time.
It's a very
Also,
specific.
thunder damage, probably.
Oh, thunder.
Also, maybe some magic dragons or magic ships.
Probably lots of things.
All right.
I think we would.
All right.
Yeah, whip. No, you're right. Whips break the sound barrier. So
I did go to the Dragon Air show, and so I
There you go.
that sounds baller.
That
Honestly,
sound baller.
That definitely exists.
It was super unsafe, so they stopped it like 2 years ago.
Lame. Why do all good things have to go away
know.
because somebody got
It was the
killed?
dragon's idea. They tricked everyone to come there so they could eat all of them.
Oh no!
Come see us fly.
Why
That
did
sounds fun.
Bring your gold.
But why do people fall for it 5 years in a row?
Yeah.
Is the problem?
Every year, people get eaten and lose all their gold, but they keep coming.
They keep
back.
coming because it's
a
awesome.
great show.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Great for the whole family to be eaten.
And they have dragon corn dogs, which are like the best you've ever had.
Yeah.
They're kobolds. They're made of
They're
cobalt
made
meat.
of kobold meat.
oh my god.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
Okay, good. So you all heard the sonic boom. That wasn't in my head.
No.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you're correct. That's true.
Was it like echoing and far away?
Yes, far away,
Oh.
but you heard it. It was
Sonic
loud.
boom. And Jay went out of his way to describe it as a sonic boom, which means something's moving fast.
Probably.
Because he could have also said, you hear a loud pop. But it's a sonic
My
boom.
favorite descriptor. And so you hear your 7th loud pop.
Huh. Okay. Well.
So could mean something's moving really quickly toward us. Or away. Maybe they're afraid of us.
If that's the case, should we be elsewhere from here?
Well, we're inside a purple
Don't
worm.
know where.
How's Vincent doing, by the way? Is he starting to wake up or anything?
Vincent is a little groggy, but you can see like the muscles which you're standing on starting to move a little bit more.
Okay.
The gaped mouth in front of you, the maw is like closing a little bit and then opening again. But it just looks like he's breathing heavily.
Do purple worms breathe?
He's not having a good time here.
2 questions, one for Jay out of character, and then one for us.
Okay.
In an extent, Jay, but really it's for us to discuss. First question for Jay: how far are we from the mouth?
About 150 feet, I would say, from the maw of this purple worm.
Okay. Question I asked to the group: hey guys, what happens if Vincent swallows?
Worms don't really swallow. The food just kind of like goes.
Well, he has like muscle contraction.
Yeah,
right?
but we're
Yeah.
stronger than that.
That has not historically been proven by the events of earlier today.
Also, I think he's coming for us.
Vect?
Yeah.
There's a decent chance
Because
of
I
that.
heard him, and then the sound happened. And if you're right about it being something that moves.
So can you talk to Vincent and see if he can move?
Yes.
So yeah, you should talk to Vincent and see if you can.
I'm going to do cast talk with animals. And I rolled a 15 for intelligence.
Okay, thank you.
Does it work? Who am I talking to him?
You start speaking.
Hey, Vincent.
And you do sense that you are, as you say, speaking with animals. You are speaking the language of the purple worm.
Vincent, how you doing?
As you say this, you just hear like kind of a billow out from the inside of the purple worm.
You're doing so good. Pat, pat, pat. So good. Good worm. Can you, let's get going. Yeah? It's not fun here. Let's move faster.
And it billows out again. Make a roll a charisma check.
Or animal handling?
Or animal handling.
I've never had a pet that I've pet from the inside.
I want to pet you from the inside.
What
With my penis.
Sorry, I apologize. That was a terrible thing to say.
15.
15? You see the inside the muscles move a little bit more, but Vincent is still pretty groggy from his hit.
Also, it can't be comfortable to have people like
No.
milling about in your throat.
Yeah,
As
no.
you were talking, the second ran up to the front maw of the mouth and is looking out. We need to get moving right now.
On foot or by worm?
What do you mean? Oh, us? A foot, worm, whatever. We just need to get out of here. We need to get out of here fast.
Oh, okay.
What are you seeing?
Mikey L peeks out as well.
Oh.
It's a sale at Jerome's Furniture Outlet. Jerome's. If you're tired of furniture, try Jerome's.
Man, that
'Cause
bit
we don't-
curse is...
It's getting stronger. Wait a minute.
Rule
that
of
wasn't
threes. We'll have to hear it one more time.
That's optimistic.
That's not a ship coming towards us. It's probably a missile.
Wow.
I've seen those in this ancient text.
Well, let's ask the people who can see it. Mikey L, second? What are we looking at?
The second is looking out and staring into the distance. She looks back. It looks like a giant, like an arrowhead, but 2 of them. 2 giant arrowheads flying in this direction.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Okay, you might have been right. Let's go, let's go. We gotta run out of Vincent to one of the
I love you,
towers.
Vincent. I'll never forget you. You're the best boy.
Okay, yeah, let's book it.
So you guys jump out of the maw of Vincent and touch down onto the ash and start running. What direction are you running?
Towards the tower.
All of them.
Panicking in
Just
every
in
direction.
circles, but also going forward.
Screaming.
So you're running, the ash and snow is whipping around you. You're running towards the tower, which is about 100 feet from you now.
Okay.
And the tower itself is about the size of Vincent if you put him vertically.
Sure.
So stacked up and up higher, it looks like it's made of some type of white marble or white stone, I guess like a limestone. And you're running up to it, and in the distance, you can see it. Looks like 2 black points of obsidian flying at you at high speeds. You can see the ash and the wind around it pulling and wisping by as it cuts through the air, throttling towards you. And you're starting to see this thing clearer and clearer every second that passes.
Can I look at them and think something really strongly?
Like
what would you like to do?
Nobody will stop you.
I want to think that they're just birds.
Oh,
You know, I
Those
I
aren't they're just birds.
Huh.
I really think they're just birds. Oh, 17.
You actually have to roll this with disadvantage.
Oh. You're so smart. Izzy.
15.
So you think really hard that these 2 things are birds, and they remain black obsidian things flying at you very quickly.
Higher than 15.
As you were thinking this, by the way, you felt that tickle in the back of your head, like, sharply, as you were thinking, which kind of threw you off.
Ow.
For just a second, I really thought you were going to start asking us for every thought you're allowed to think. DM, is it okay if I think?
No, you can't think that.
Huh.
You forget everything you've thought.
I wish I could weigh in on that, but I don't think I know what you're doing. I'm just running to the tower.
Okay, I saw you thinking.
Because I have a very distinct thinking
I saw you
face.
thinking, I'm going to think the tower closer. With disadvantage?
Yeah.
I want the tower to come to me.
Okay.
That's shitty. 8.
Okay, maybe they're not birds.
Same feeling. Nothing happens, but you do feel a sharp pain in the back of your head.
I mean,
Okay, do I take damage?
You don't take
or-
damage. You don't take
Okay,
damage.
Okay.
But you feel like something's there.
All right.
I have no reason to try this, so I'm just running to the tower.
Okay. We're all running. I'm faster than everybody, obviously.
Izzy, are you still standing there, or are you sprinting towards the tower?
It made my head really hurt, which is a sign. So that, like, ooh, I felt something. I'm just going to go one more time, still running. But maybe they're not birds because they do kind of look like just giant black.
Maybe one of them's a whale and one of them's a plant of petunias.
Ooh, yeah. No, I'm thinking they're just like giant black dildos.
Oh.
Nice.
16 and a 19. So close.
So 16. Wait, 16 total, or when you add everything
my
up?
disadvantage is 16.
But when you add your intelligence check.
I have no intelligence.
Oh, okay.
Well, is it a saving throw or just a check?
No, it's just a check.
I have 0
All right.
intelligence.
They still remain as
God.
black obsidian.
Damn it.
The problem is that they're already giant dildos. Can't be helped.
I'm going to
Good burn.
die here.
Good burn.
I'm going to die here because I'm not smart enough.
You know what?
That's
Lots of
what's
people
gonna
have
happen.
said that.
I'm going to die here because I'm not smart enough.
All right, how close are we to the tower?
You are now within about 20 feet of the tower. In your next move, you'll practically make it to it.
Okay.
So essentially, you've run up to the side of it,
Okay.
and there is an entrance at the bottom.
Oh, let's go in.
All right.
So you guys step inside. It's just a small archway and spiral stairs going up.
Okay. I take about half an hour to check for traps.
Oh, okay. Would you like to stop and check for traps
By
at the
the
entrance
way,
of this
we
thing?
have never done.
Can we?
I think you're right.
Oh, we should have checked for traps. That's
it's
one way
in
we've
our
never done.
theme song, and we don't
We've never done
do
it.
it.
Yeah, so
And the closest we came was season 7, I think.
To be fair, though,
yeah.
we've never been in traps.
That's well,
Season 7.
I think
We were in some traps.
Yeah, and we
felt
didn't
okay.
learn, and we were like, that's just that one time.
People's trap philosophy.
Oh, my God. Go on.
I mean, like, you don't put a trap in a place that's heavily trafficked. You put a trap in front of treasure. You put a trap in front of a ill-used bathroom.
Sure.
Queen.
A queen in front of a queen.
Yep, you put the trap. in front of
Ma'am,
queen.
can you go ahead and get behind the trap real quick?
As you guys are having this conversation, the second blows past you and starts running up the stairs.
Oh, check for
Will
traps.
you people focus? And she just starts running up the
Jesus, she didn't
stairway.
even check for traps.
She has so much energy.
All right, let's chase
Where
her.
is Michael with us?
Mikey L is with you, but
Okay.
Umbernacht is running behind you as
Oh,
well.
no.
As soon as he stepped outside
Yeah.
and the ash fell on him,
Yeah.
he returned to his original form.
So he's running as a dragon.
Yes.
Well, he has
Okay.
wings. Umbernacht, use your wings.
Oh, yes, that's right. And he extends his wings but lands right at the archway. He can't fit inside.
Uh-oh.
Meet us at the top.
Oh, all right. And he starts grabbing the side and starts climbing up the side of the tower.
Fly!
Oh, yes. And then starts flapping his wings.
Wow,
starts
he's
flying.
not very bright.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. Neither am I. It's a match made in heaven. All right, let's go in.
What about your ship, man?
What
It's
ship?
a little about your ship.
Where's my ship?
Wait.
What?
What? What? Who?
No, I meant
what?
it's not about your... I'm shipping...
Oh.
Never mind. Let's run upstairs.
I don't know kid language.
So you guys are running up the tower as you're having this argument. Inside the tower, on the inside walls, you see every piece of this stone wall is just covered in etchings. And these don't look familiar to you. Except for you, Horace. These do look familiar. This reminds you of your sister. If you remember, she was interested in alchemy.
Oh, yeah.
Stacey
yeah.
Kemp.
She was also super
love
interested
her.
in the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Which I was like, it's not that good.
Oh my God, you're right. There's a part here on this wall that's about a tampon, and it didn't make it the movie.
That's right. The secret of all of this is it's all powered by 50 Shades of Grey fan fiction.
Oh my gosh. I mean, what isn't though? I mean, I'm gonna take a bean out of the bag. From my wondrous bag.
Now,
of
are you
beans.
talking about your clitoris?
Not now.
Tiny. We're all
That's
pulling
my
our penises.
That's
out.
my ultimate saving throw, by the way. My
the
clit will
bean out
save
of
us
the-
all.
The clitoris saving throw?
My clit, yeah, but watch.
You only get to use it once in an entire adventure, but
Yeah.
Now, has anybody ever
And
used pull the bean out of the bag to refer to that?
Look, I actually have a bag of beans. Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Oh, okay. Are they magic or just beans?
Well, some of them are, some of them aren't. That's what I'm going to figure out right now.
That's
I'm
weird.
Gonna, boop,
I
take
can't,
one.
I can't find clitoris on my saving throw. Why can't I find the clit?
Yeah, you need 4.
Why can't I find the clit?
They're really hard to find.
Practice. Just practice. Oh, wait, hold on. I need
How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Find the clitoris.
How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Okay, here we go.
wait, are you throwing it on the ground?
Her clitoris?
I'm going to throw it back at the entrance.
Oh, okay.
At the bottom, because we're going up these spiral stairs in a tower. I'm going to... Woo! This is going to hit the bottom of
How
the
many
tower.
beans are you throwing?
1.
How many do you have?
So many questions. I'm looking. Hold on.
Well, if it,
7. I have 7.
by the way, it'd be super unfortunate if it was a bag full of beans and only some of them were magical.
That's what we're gonna find out. If this is an edible bean, I'm gonna try to make a mental note.
So you throw the bean towards the entrance, and it just hits the ground
I
and
rolled
just
an 86.
and rolls towards the front.
You lost one of your
Doesn't it
beans.
land in the? Does it land in the ash?
It does.
No.
That's the problem.
Fuck.
Ash bad, guys. Ash bad magic.
Yeah.
Ash bad at magic.
Yeah.
Magic bad with ash.
Yep.
No, I only have 6. I take another one. What if I eat it?
No.
Okay, no.
Hey, where are those dart things? How close were they to us when we went inside?
They looked like they would be on you in about 60 seconds.
All right, up the stairs.
Yeah.
Does that even explode?
It does not.
She's talking about the bean. Or her clitoris.
Yeah.
It might normally explode.
Both should, but right now it isn't. Wait, that's so weird because how is that even? Well, I guess that's
It's a magic item.
This is like when we had to sit for 10 levels explain to Kelly what a creature is. Remember how I struggled with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are running up the stairs, and just as you're passing by one of the stairwells, I need all 3 of you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
I was afraid of that. Well, do I get a +1 from my cloak of protection?
Is that what it's supposed to do?
It's a thing that it does.
Then no.
It sounds like magic. Bunch of magic bullshit.
Oh.
Then I have, and I don't get the +1 from Tiny Tom.
Nope.
Your penis?
That's true.
Sorry, that joke is dumb. And I
We
won't
all
make it
know
anymore.
that out of the 3 of
10
us,
Tiny Tom jokes later.
Sweeney has the largest member.
Yeah, of course. Sweeney is a
know.
huge
Canon.
ween
I
ween.
made it that way.
It's a cannon?
It is
It's a
canon.
canon.
We established this when he first came back in his 3rd body. It was like, damn.
Yeah.
I got a 9 total.
Horace.
He was resurrected erect.
Yeah. That's how I bake them.
I got a 25.
Ah. Izzy, you got a natural 1?
What? No, I my first roll was that. And then
Was your first roll a
we had
natural 1?
No, and my saving throw on top of that is
I got a 24.
a 5. I'm a 5.
Oh, okay, just a 5 then.
I'm a solid
Oh, much
5.
better than a natural 1. So, you're running up the side of this tower, and through the wall, a black obsidian-like, almost like the tip of a spear, if a spear was the size of, let's say, a train, plunges through the stone wall and slams into the side of the corridor that you're going through and starts cracking the structure itself. And Izzy, you take 25 slashing damage, and Sweeney also takes 25 slashing damage
Damn.
as the edges of this slice into you as you're just dipping out of the way.
Ugh. That's the sound I make.
Does
when I
it
say
look
slash.
like stone?
When you look at it, it does look like perfectly geometrical stone, yes. No edges, no cuts. And now that it's right in front of you, you can see that it looks like it's a spear tip like an arrowhead, but now that it's literally right in front of you, and this thing is big, it's about the size of a carriage, basically, that's now shoved into the wall behind you. And you see dozens of, like, kind of blades all around it, like it's a geometric shape. Think of it like a 20-sided die if it was in the shape of a arrow point all along it.
So it's like a polygon.
Basically, yes. With
Wait, did we heal in the worm?
No.
Oh. I'm not doing very good. I'm at 25.
Oh, Jesus.
And just as it is slammed into the side of the tower, you see one of the pieces on the stone. It looks like it starts like peeling back, and the stone itself is unrolling on one of the sides. And you see a hand grip the side of it as it's starting to open. The inside appears to be hollow, and the hand has very slimy frog-like features. But the actual hand itself, you see, is chalky and white, with small bits of what look like blue. Just tiny splotches of blue, but mostly chalky white. And leaning out as this thing peels back further, you see a creature standing inside of this thing. And its body, you can see, looks like it's not a normal slutty body. It is slender, taller. And you see all around it, it's not naked, like most slutty that you've seen. It is draped in ceremonial robes, much like you've seen other people, like Vect, dressed in. And this slutty has a hood over its head, and you see around its robes, which are black and white intercrossing, you can see basically a blue outline on the robes, and its face, where its eyes would be, a metal plate is across both of its eyes. And on the metal plate looks like alchemical etchings. You see a plate coming up from inside the robes near its neck, and you see a metal plate almost as if it's fused to the body of this thing. And now looking at its hand, now that it's fully pushed back the side of this obsidian stone, you see on the back end of its palm is another metal plate with alchemic etchings in it. What do you do?
I'm going to put my hands out to you all and to our allies and just say, like, as if to gesture, like, don't do anything yet. Don't do anything. And I'm just going to hold my hands up and say, hey, take us to your leader?
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.